is more safe than going home. Why? Yes, Allah.
Maybe there are dangers in the sea.
There are dangers in the sea. Yeah, right.
Sharks are.
Okay. Also, the same sharks are also there when going to fish. Why it's more dangerous now to go home? Is it?
Because the fish blood in the sea.
Good. The fish is beside the boat and the fish is bleeding. Now, I know bleeding means there is there's a temptation. You know temptation?
Yes.
Yeah, temptation to the enemy, the sharks. So, way going home is more dangerous than going to fish. Now we will see the climax when the fish is going to be attacked by the sharks and everything is going to be lost. So anyone is ready? Would like to say something before starting the story? About day 4? We finished day 4 and don't forget, Santiago has lost much of his power. Much of his power. He put all his strength that he has in killing the fish. You remember when he put the harpoon, when he throws the harpoon, the writer says he gathers himself together and puts all of, all the harpoon, all the strength that he has and some strength that he summons and throws the harpoon into the chest fin, chest fin, the heart of the marlin, and he killed it. And after that he says, "Oh, I am old. I am tired man." Yes, come. I am old, tired man. He says that he is now really tired. Now he is really tired. He admits that he is really morning tired and so being tired, exhausted, and at the same time danger is more complicated. You are now going to fight sharks, not a fish. Can you imagine the situation?
Yes.
You have an old man, very tired, exhausted, and fishing a simple fish, marlin, not a dangerous, right? But now he has lost his power and he is going to fight with sharks. Sharks. Fearful, right? When you see the fin of the shark, you get terrified. Okay? So imagine the situation. Now open your books on page, which page? The last page we read? 84. Yes, right, 84. I want someone to read the second paragraph. Day 84. Yes, yes, Saja.
The old man still had 2 dregs of water in the bottle, and he used half of on half.
This is silent. Half
of one after he had eaten the shrimps. The scave was sailing while considering the handicaps, and he.
What's the meaning of handicaps? Yeah. Comment, please. Handicaps. No. Handicaps. People with special needs. People with special needs called handicaps. In English, say. Arabic. No, I didn't. Okay, the last one to allow to come. Handicaps are those people with special needs. People who need chairs, wheelchair, sticks. Okay. And this is decided, meant directed to the old man himself. Okay, anyway. And he steered with the tiller under his arm, yeah?
And he could see the fish, and he had only to look at his hands and pull his back against the steering to know that this had truly happened and was not a dream. At one time when he was pulling so badly toward.
See, excuse me. And he had only to look at his hands and feel his back against the stern to know that this had truly happened. Has truly happened and was not a dream. You see?
Yes.
Underline this phrase. Know that this, sorry, excuse me. This had truly happened and was not a dream. Put this in your mind, because we are going to make a comparison at the end. Now, he is not sure. You know, sometimes you yourself feel that if something that you never believed to happen, and that something really happens, right? Is it real or is it a dream, right? You are surprised, okay? You are shocked. This is the peak of surprise. So he only looks at the fish just to make sure that he is living in reality. The dream that he has long been waiting for now turns into real. Yeah, it happened. So put this in your mind. We will come back to this point later. Yes, okay.
He had a thought, perhaps it was a dream. Then when he had seen the fish come out of the water and hung
motionless, without movement. Yeah. This means that it is dead. Yeah.
In the sky before he fell, he was fell. He was sure there was some great strangeness, and he could not believe it. Then he could not see well.
Not well.
Well, also now he saw as well as ever.
Okay. Thank you. No, this is enough. On page 58, the second paragraph. Second paragraph, the last two lines. Did you find it? The last two lines of second paragraph. I want some from gentlemen. Yes, Munir. The old man. Yeah. Second paragraph, the last two lines. The old man looked. Did you find it all?
Yes.
All of you? Yeah. Underline this. The old man, yeah.
The old man looked at the fish constantly to make sure it was true. It was an hour before the first shark hit him.
See, this is the coming of page. Would you please speak English? 85. 85. Second paragraph. Second paragraph. The last two lines. The old man looked at the fish constantly to make sure it was true. But see, it was an hour before the first shark hit him. See, this is the coming of the first shark. And this is the most dangerous, thing happens. Yes, read, Munir. Underline the following lines. The last paragraph, yeah.
The shark was not an accident. He had come up from deep down in the water as the dark cloud of blood had settled and
dispersed in the mile deep. Yeah. You know, the dark was not an accident. I would like to draw you the situation. Say, as if this is the sea. Let it draw to black because bad. Okay, this is the skiff. Here is the fish wrapped to the skiff, and it is bleeding, right? It is making a spot of blood. Spot of blood. And here are sharks. Oh, you see it's full of sharks, right? So, wherever the old man goes home, the spot of blood is tempting and guides the sharks. Guides the sharks. It shows the sharks that here I am. Okay, as if. So we will see. This is the first shark. The writer says it was not accident. You know, it was not accident, and it didn't happen by accident. It was because of the blood. The blood is going to be a problem for Santiago. How he is going to stop the blood? He cannot, because the fish is bleeding very fast and in large amounts. Okay, so he will find. Okay, this is the shark, and he will kill it. Actually, he will succeed in killing the shark. Okay, goes for also some miles, some meters ahead, also meeting another shark, sharks, until finally he stops motionless. He stopped barehanded. Okay, let us go back. Yeah. Continue.
He had come up so fast and absolutely without caution.
Yeah.
That he broke the surface of the blue water.
Yeah.
And was in the sun. Then he fell back into the sea and
Fell. This is the past tense of fall. Fell, please. Yeah.
The sea and picked up the scent and started.
You know scent? The meaning of scent? Scent. Yeah. In English? Yes, say. Smell. Good. Smell means smell. Yeah. This is the smell of blood. The scent of blood. Yeah.
Swimming on the course, the skiff and the fish had taken.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
See, now we are entering the battle. We are in the start of the battle between Santiago, the old, tired, exhausted man, and the sharks, the hungry, wild animals. See, do you think this is an equal fight? At all. Never. It's not. The winner is whom? The sharks, of course, right? Yes. See the battle. Yeah. Sometimes
he loses the scent, but he would pick it up again.
Yeah.
Or have just a trace of it. And he swam fast and hard on the course. He was a very big macro shark.
He was a very big macro shark. The macro shark is a kind of shark. It's very big. See, okay. Built to swim.
As fast as the fastest fish.
Yeah.
In the sea. And everything about him was beautiful except his
jaws. You know his jaws? Yeah, of his, yeah.
His back was as blue as a swordfish. And his belly was silver.
This is a physical description of the shark, the macro shark. Yes, sorry.
Head was smooth and handsome.
Yeah.
He was built as a swordfish except for his huge jaws, which were tight sharp now as he swam fast. Just under the surface with his high dorsal fin knifing through the water without wavering.
You see knifing? Now here knifing is a verb from knife, as if cutting the water like a knife. This is the fin. See, as if this is the fin of the shark. Only the fin appears from the water, knifing, cutting the water. You see, when you don't see the sharks, you see only its fin, and you conclude this is a shark coming, right? Okay. Jump to the last line of page 86. when the old man saw him coming, he knew that was a shark, that this was a shark. Another one, please. Yes, Sahra. Sorry, Rawat.
When the old man saw him coming, he knew that this was a shark, but had no fear at all and would do exactly what he wished.
The shark is fearless, right? The shark is not afraid of the old man, neither the skiff, neither anything. Because if the lion is the king of the jungle, shark is the king of the sea, right? Yes.
He prepared the harpoon and made the rope fast while he watched the shark come. The rope was short as it liked what he had caught away to lash the fish.
See, now, please pay attention to me. All the weapons Santiago has are harpoon, right, in which he killed the fish. His knife, the tiller, the paddle, the hook paddle. See what he is going to do with all of these weapons. First, he prepares the harpoon, right? He is ready for the battle. This is the only way he has. No way out. No way out but fighting the sharks. He prepares his harpoon. But the harpoon, the rope of the harpoon was very short. Why? Because he cut much of it with the marline. You see, the harpoon is like this, and there is a line here, right? When he throws the harpoon, in order that he can throws it back with through the line, the rope. But the line is very short because he has lost much of the line with the marline. Okay, see, he prepared the harpoon. The rope was short as it lacked what he had cut away to lash the fish. Okay, next paragraph.
The old man's head was clear and good now, and he was full of resolution,
yeah.
but he had little left. It was too good to last, he thought. He took one look at the gray fish as he watched the shark close in. It might as well have been green, he thought. I cannot keep him from hitting me, but maybe I can get him.
Dentoso.
Yeah. He thought. Bad luck to your mother.
Bad luck to your mother. There he is speaking with the shark. Because I am going to kill you. And he will really succeed in killing. Okay. Turn the page 88, in the middle of the page. In the middle of the page. By the way, no need to read all of the details. Santiago succeeds in killing the first shark. He throws the harpoon into its head and kills it. But see what happens. In the middle of the page, he took about 40 pounds. Okay? Yes, Rawa?
He took about 40 pounds. The old man said hello. He took my harpoon too.
He took my harpoon too. The sharks took the harpoon with it. The shark kept stuck to the shark's head, and it took it with him. Okay? You see? This is okay. Read.
And all the rope.
And all the rope. Yeah.
He thought. And now my fish bleeds again, and there will be others.
And there will be others. The battle is not ended. Okay, right, I killed the shark. But how many sharks are there in the sea? And now I am without my harpoon. You see, now he has lost his harpoon. The only weapons now remaining is his knife and the tiller. The wood there. Okay, the last two lines. Underline these. What we read, underline it, please. The last two lines. It was too good to last.
It was too good to last, he thought. I wish it had been a dream now.
See? What we had mentioned just before a while.
A dream.
We said that he was surprised because he didn't believe it. He thought it It was a dream because he was very happy. Okay? You see? But now he knows the situation is very dangerous. He wished to be a dream. I wish it would be a dream. This phrase will be repeated many times. The same as I wish I'd hide the boy. No? It was repeated many times. This I wish it were a dream also is going to be repeated. See? Why he says I wish it were a dream? He was tired. Okay, what?
You don't sleep one time.
He lost his heart.
Lose.
He lost his heart. And what does this mean? Yes, Zaid.
It's not a fair fight.
It's not a fair fight. He knows very well that there are other sharks, and he is not going to last for long. At the end, he is a loser.
You are not
Right.
fine.
He doesn't feel fine, and he knows that what is coming next is horrible. What is coming next is horrible. Okay? That's why he wished it were a dream. Yeah.
I wish it had been a dream now, and that I had never hooked the fish and was alone in bed on the newspaper.
If I were on my bed, reading my newspaper, it's better than hooking that fish. Because now I will lose the fish, and I killed the fish. The fish lost its life, and I lost the fish. Both are losers. Okay? He foresees. You know, foresees. This is a foreshadowing of he foresee. He foresees the coming disaster. You know, foresee is to see what will be in the future. Predict. You know, predict. Yeah. He foresees the coming tragedy. Yeah. But man is not made for defeat. This is also a theme in the story. We are going to discuss it in detail. Yes. Yeah? Read.
But man is not made for defeat, he said. A man can be destroyed, but not defeated.
This is the most important quotation in the story. The most important quotation in the story. A man can be destroyed, but not defeated. We have much to say about this, okay? Underline it. Okay, jump to the next paragraph. But I must think. Yes, Rawa. Next paragraph.
But I must think,
Yeah.
he felt, because it's all I have left. Bat and baseball. I wonder how the great DiMaggio would
Yeah.
have liked the way I hit him in the brain. It was no great thing, he thought. Any man could do it. But do you think my hands were as a great handicap as the one sports?
Yeah.
I cannot know. I never had anything wrong with my heel hit the time distinct ray song is it when I stopped on him when swimming and paralyzed the lower leg and made the
Unbearable pain. Now DiMaggio comes again. Why? I will ask you a question. How many times Santiago remembers DiMaggio? And you give me in which situation and why. You said DiMaggio is a model for Santiago, right? And he remembers DiMaggio whenever there is a problem, whenever there is to escape from the present situation, he thinks of DiMaggio. Okay, DiMaggio is very important. I ask you a question, why is that? DiMaggio. We all know the story of DiMaggio, right? We know. DiMaggio is that baseball player, successful baseball player. He had a problem, physical problem in his body, but he remained a successful key player, right?
Yes.
Why DiMaggio? We must stop at DiMaggio and talk about it. Yes, Ahmed.
Because the old man talked to himself, I am an old man.
Yeah.
I don't have the power.
Yeah.
I can't get that fish.
Yes.
he hope that he accepted the help from
The boy. This is could be, but why DiMaggio? DiMaggio. Okay, it is a spiritual matter. No, it's a spiritual matter, something inside me. Yes, Rala.
So I think he wanted to escape from the real situation and thinking about beautiful person or beautiful thing.
This is good and right, but I want the exact thing. What does DiMaggio give to Santiago? When he thinks of DiMaggio, what does he feel? Santiago. Yes, Sandra.
Braveness.
Braveness, right. Could be. Right. Thank you. What you say is right. Yes, Zahra.
He wishes with him, Santiago with DiMaggio in some situation.
Yeah.
In the bad situation, he wishes that.
Yeah.
And
Right. He remembers
because,
DiMaggio whenever there is a bad situation. He remembers DiMaggio. And after that, what does he feel when he remembers DiMaggio? Or DiMaggio? He feels.
bad.
Please don't
bad.
forget the S. He feels. Yes.
He feels bad things and he wish this not happen. This situation is not happen.
Right. What you said right. Thank you, Zahra. Yes, Rawa.
Because the old man considered DiMaggio as a model.
Right.
DiMaggio gives him a motivation to continue.
Good. Excellent. This is what I want to say. Thank you. Yes, Rasha. He gives him motivation, power. Okay. I will clarify the matter more. Okay, Rida, you have to say something? Yes. Okay. Think of Imam Hussein, the grandson of Prophet Muhammad. We cannot talk about Imam Hussein as a human being, right? Now he is a symbol. Imam Hussein is a symbol. A symbol of what? A model of what? Of sacrifice, right? Bravery, resistance, rebel. He is a symbol of freedom, right? A symbol of courage. Yes, sir. Humanity. He is a symbol of martyrdom. You know martyrdom? Yeah. He's a symbol of martyrdom. So, imagine yourself, you are a group of fighters. And now you are in the battlefield. And you have been surrounded by large number of soldiers. And you are a small number of soldiers. Okay? And you think of Imam Hussein. Imam Hussein was the same. There were only, I think, 73 members, 73 soldiers, and the enemy was thousands of soldiers. But what happened after that? Imam Hussein won the battle. How? He was destroyed. No question, right? Military speaking, he was destroyed. But was he defeated? He wasn't defeated. If we speak about military matters, he was destroyed because the enemy destroyed his soldiers and killed his soldiers. But he wasn't defeated because his cause remained. Okay, that small group of soldiers, when they think of Imam Hussein, what does come to them? What they feel? Yes, Fadwa.
So he gave him the braveness and to stand again and fight for
Good,
everything.
excellent. It gives them a spiritual power, a spiritual energy. It gives him that spiritual energy that a soldier needs to continue fighting. So, okay, this is the same thing is for Santiago and DiMaggio. When he thinks of DiMaggio, yes. When he thinks of DiMaggio, DiMaggio gives him a powerful energy. He gives him a hope that I can continue and win the battle. Is it clear now? Yes. Okay. Yes.
think about something cheerful.
Okay, skip this. Thank you. Skip the page 90. In the middle of the page, I have no understanding. Did you find it? Page 90. Yes, Rawat. Did you find it? All of you? Please, yeah.
I have no understanding of it, and I am not sure that I believe in it.
Yeah.
Perhaps it was a sign to kill.
Sin.
A sin to
Yeah.
kill the fish. I suppose it was even though I did it to keep me alive and feed many people. But then everything is a sin.
Now he not only wishes that it were a dream, he looks at all the scene as a sin. You see? He feels regret. He feels sorry. He feels regret that what I have done is a sin, is something wrong. Can you put this situation with Santiago before fishing the marlin? Completely opposite picture, right? Opposite picture, different picture. Before fishing the marlin, he was very much motivated. He was very much anxious, eager to kill. He was positive, but now he's completely negative, and he feels that he has done something wrong. Yes.
Do not think about sin. It is much too late for that, and there are people who are paid to do it. Let them think about it. You were born to be a fisherman,
Yeah.
as the fish was born to be a fish. San Pedro was a fisherman, as was the father of the great Islamic.
Okay. Skip the page to page 91. The first two lines. You loved him. You are a fisherman, you loved him. First two lines of the page. You? Yes, Rawa?
You loved him when he was alive, and you loved him after.
He means by him the fish. Yeah.
If you love him, it isn't a sin to kill him, or is it more?
You see now, again and again, Santiago is in a struggle, speaking with himself. Is it a sin or not? He speaks with himself in everything. He is muddled. You know, muddled? He's muddled. 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 He's muddled. You know muddled? Showish. Confused, yes. He's confused. Yes. Now, page 92. Thank you, Rawa. Another one. Yes, Rawa. He had sailed for 2 hours. Now, don't forget, he killed the first shark. Okay? But the shark took the harpoon with it. 2 hours later. Yes.
He had sailed for 2 hours, resting in the stern and sometimes chewing a bit of the meat from the marlin, trying to rest and to be strong. When he saw the first of two sharks.
Now becoming one more 2 sharks, or more 2 sharks. How many sharks till now? 3. The first one he killed. There are next 2. There are 2 on coming. Yeah.
He said aloud.
I. You see this? This is what? A-Y. I. The word has no meaning, by the way. Surprise. I. Not only surprise. He is powerless. I. Again. Yeah. Again. There are 2. I'm not ready. Come on, my God. Okay. I. He said aloud. You see? Yeah.
He said aloud. There is no translation for this word, and perhaps just a noise such as man might make.
You see, even the writer Hemingway says, there is no translation for this word. I. Perhaps it is just a noise, as such a man might make involuntarily, unconsciously. Yeah.
feeling the nail go through his hands and into the wood.
Feeling, you see, he as if the coming of the two sharks, like a nail that is stuck into your hands. You can feel the pain. Can you feel the pain?
Yes.
A nail, you know nail? That, yes, gets into your hands. You say I, right? I. The same thing when Santiago sees the two sharks. Yeah, he says I. Just to make you feel the pain Santiago feels when he sees the two sharks. Yes.
Yalnız, he said aloud. He had seen the second fin.
He sees only fins.
Yes.
He sees fins. Yeah. Yeah.
He has seen the second fin now
Second,
coming,
not second. Second.
second
Yeah.
fin now coming up behind the first. He had identified them as a shovel nose. Sharks by the brow, triangular fin, and the sweeping movements of the tail. They had the scent and were
Excited.
excited
Ah.
and in the stupidity of their great hunger.
See, he is describing the two sharks. When you are hungry, very hungry, you yourself, what are you going to do?
Eat anything.
You are going to be stupid. You lose your mind because the call of the bell, right? Call of the stomach, نداء المادة. لا يدعو عليه نداء, right? You might do something you do not do when you are in normal situation, right? See, they had the sense and were excited and in the stupidity of their great hunger. See how hungry they are, the two sharks, and they come to Santiago. See, يعني the shark هو بحد ذاته shark ويجيك stupid وhungry. Imagine, yes, they were losing and finding the scent in their excitement. Yes,
But they were closing all the time.
closing all the day. They are coming closer and closer.
The old man made
Page 93. A, the old man said.
the old man said, Galanus.
Said, not said, said.
Yes, said.
Yeah.
The old man said, Galanus, come on, Galanus. They came, but they didn't come as the Mako had come. One turned and went out of sight. Under the skiff,
Yeah.
and the old man could feel the skiff shake as he jerked.
One of the sharks gets down the skiff and pulls the skiff from under. Yeah.
The other watched the old man with his settled yellow eyes,
Yeah.
and then came in fast with his half circle of jaws, wide to hit the fish where he had already been bitten.
Now the first shark has already caught a piece of the marlin. As if, for example, the first shark, the mako shark. Remember, the first shark caught a piece of marlin. Right, Santiago killed it, but the shark has already taken a piece. And by taking a piece means what? Much bleeding, much bleeding. And there's much blood and scent of is bigger. So the two sharks, the two coming sharks, also take from the same place, same that has been bitten. Yes.
The line showed clearly on the top of his brown head and back, where the brain joined the spinal cord and the elbow.
Spinal cord. What's the meaning of spinal cord? Spinal cord. Spine. What's the meaning of spine?
No?
Yes, you can say because spinal cord. عمل فقر spine. Yeah. Spinal cord. حبل الشوك. Yes. Spinal cord. This is a medical term. Yes. Spinal cord.
And the old man dropped the knife on the oar into the juncture.
Withdrew it.
Withdrew it and drove it in again into the shark's yellow cat-like eyes. The shark let go of the fish and
Slid down. He killed the first. He succeeded in removing the first shark. He hits the sharks in his eyes. right? In his knife, of course, but he hits the shark on his eyes. Yes, and the shark ran away. Yeah.
Swallowing what he had taken as he did.
Putting some of in its jaws, swallowing, you know swallowing? Cutting a piece of the marlin and swallowing, but he died. The shark died because the old man killed it with his knife. Okay, second page, 94. When he saw the shark, he leaned over the side and punched at him. The next shark also punched at him. He hit only meat, and the hide was set hard. And thank you, Rada, I will read. And barely got the knife in. The blow hurt not only his hands, but his shoulder too. But the shark came up fast with his head out, and the old man hit him squarely in the center of his flat-topped head. As his nose came out of the water and lay against the fish, the old man withdrew the blade and punched the shark exactly in the same spot again. He still hung to the fish. The shark seems not to leave the fish. See, the shark is catching the fish and the old man, Santiago, hitting, but the shark never seems to leave the fish. Okay? See? The old man withdrew the blade and punched the shark exactly in the same spot. He still hung to the fish. The shark is still stuck to the fish with his jaws locked, and the old man stabbed him in the left eye. The shark is still hung there. Oh no, he is surprised. Now the second shark is very willful. You know willful? Stubborn. It's very willful. You know willful? Are you willful? Stubborn? Stubborn. Yeah? No. Anid, yani. He's very willful, he's very stubborn. He's hitting the shark, but the shark never leaves the marlin. He says no. The old man said, and drove the blade between the vertebra and the brain. He's hitting the shark. See, he's very hungry. The shark is very hungry. Never leaves the marlin. Okay, but no need to read the rest of the paragraph. He succeeded in killing the second shark. Okay, but what is the price of it? Price after killing the second paragraph, second shark, second paragraph. He lost his knife as well. He lost his knife. Yes, he lost his knife because also the blade of the knife remains in the body of the shark, and the shark takes it with him. It remains only the wood, that piece of wood of now. See, as if Santiago now is degrading, you know, degrading. Here we have harpoon. Here we have a knife. Here we have a tiller. The tiller of the skiff. The wood in which he rose. Okay. The last paragraph on page 94. They must have taken a quarter of him. Let us draw the fish. They must have taken a quarter of him. What's the meaning of quarter? Arabic? Yeah. Yeah. As if this is the fish, and a quarter of the fish. Let us keep from this. This is almost quarter. Okay, a quarter. A quarter of the fish is now taken. Okay, as if like this. These three sharks has taken a quarter of. They must have taken a quarter of him, and of the best meats. He said aloud, I wish it were a dream, and that I had never hooked him. You see? Again, the second time he repeats this, I wish it were a dream, and that I had never hooked. He feels regrets because he is losing the fish now, and the fish has already lost its life, and no one is going to win. Page 95. The first paragraph. I shouldn't have gone. Did you find it?
Yes.
I shouldn't have gone out so far. He said, neither for you nor for me, I am sorry, fish. This is what we say, tragic flow. Tragic flow. That is pride, right? Santiago decided to go very fast away from Havana land, right? And we said that this is dangerous to be in the middle of the sea, and but he was confident. He was very proud of himself, right? He was very proud of himself. I can do it, and I am a good old man. But now he feels, no, I was wrong. No, I was wrong. That was not good to go very fast, because still I am very away from Havana, and there are still other sharks to come. So he feels that he has did something wrong when he went very far. I shouldn't have gone out so far. He said, neither for you nor for me. I am sorry, fish. Because he knows that the fish is going to be eaten all, right? Okay, the last two lines, 95. The fish now made a trail of all sharks, as wide as a highway through the sea. You see, it made a trail. You know a trail? A long line. The sharks, this is the fish, as if this is the fish, and it makes a trail of line. Trail of, this is blood. And whenever a new place Santiago and the fish reaches, there are new sharks to attack because of the blood. The fish now made a trail for all sharks as wide as a highway through the sea. Okay, page 96. In second paragraph, watch. What can I think of now? Miss Rasha, please, can you read? What can I think of now?
What can I think of now? He thought. Nothing has nothing, think of nothing and wait for
Nothing. He has nothing to think. Yes.
I wish it had really been a dream.
See, this is the third time he says, I wish it had really been a dream. I would like you to make a comparison between Santiago before fishing the marlin and Santiago after fishing the marlin, and compare some phrases, بعض العبارات. Strong phrases at the beginning, now weak, right? Positive phrases, now negative phrases about said by Santiago. Yes.
But who knows? It might have turned out well. The next shark that now no single shovel.
The next shark. Now this is the fourth shark, right? Other fourth shark. He has killed 3 sharks. The first one with the harpoon, 2 next ones with knife, and now he has only a tiller. You know, tiller, a wood. قطعة خشب يوشي. So, see. The next shark that came, a single shovel nose. Okay, no need to. I have at the bottom of the page. I have the gaff now. Did you find it? Here. I have the gaff now.
I have the gun now, but it goes no go. I have the claws and the tiller and the short club.
All of these weapons are weak weapons. They will do no good. They are useless. To have a tiller or to have a gaff, to have oars, are not useful weapons in front of the sharks, right? See, now Santiago is being destroyed step by step. He is being weaker and weaker with the passage of time. Yes.
Now they have that moon. I'm too old to close shop today.
Yeah.
But I will try it as long as I have the hook and the short cloth and the tail.
See, this is what is special and peculiar of Santiago. Even at that very bad situation, he keeps that his strong spirits. Okay, maybe another man, not Santiago, will give up from the beginning, but I will try it as long as I have the oars and the short club and the tiller. Even with the weakest weapon, I will fight. And this is what makes us feel pity and sorry for Santiago. He's a tragic hero. He is noble man, right? And he has a word. When he says a word, he keeps to his word. So he keeps fighting to the last weapon he has. Yes? The next paragraph, the old man saw. Skip this paragraph. The old man saw. In the middle of the page. Yeah?
The old man saw the grown farm coming along.
Fins.
Coming along. The wild child, the fish movement in the water.
Now much sharks. Yeah.
They were not even quarter on the same. They were having stripes for the stuff swimming side by side.
Skip the page. Page 98. Into the silver side of the fish, he raised the club. See, now he is going to fight with the club and the tiller. Yeah. The first paragraph, first line. Yeah, into the silver side.
Into the silver side of the fish. He raised his up high and brought it down heavy and strongly.
Yeah.
Onto the top of the shark. Broad head.
Yeah.
He felt the rubbery slowly as the cloud come down. But he felt the
rigidity. You know rigidity? The stiffness. You know stiffness? يعني see, he hits the shark with the club. Club قطع خشب. When he hits the shark with the club, he feels that strong bone structure of its head. He feels the strong bone. يعني الصارم strong very كلش صلب يعني عظم الصلب مال راسه. He felt the rigidity of the bone too, and he struck the shark once more hard across the point of the nose, and he slid down from the fish. He also succeeded in removing the shark, but not in killing the shark. Okay, this is also a victory for Santiago. Okay, I succeeded in removing the shark away from my fish. Okay, page 99. The next paragraph, the second paragraph, he didn't want. Did you find it? 99. Next paragraph, he didn't want.
He didn't want to let other fish. He know that half of him has been destroyed.
Now, see, as if this is half of the fish has been eaten, right? The fish now is getting decreased. It's becoming smaller and smaller. By the way, the tail remains. And no tail, sharks do not eat tail.
Why he didn't get
Why
he didn't get Marlene?
He didn't leave Marlene? He is... Why didn't he... Okay, the questions to you all. Why didn't he leave the Marlene? And you mean he caught... There is a hope that even... Okay, we will... I'll answer the question through Santiago himself. Yeah, half of him. Yeah, go on.
Now he has been in the fight with the shark.
In the fight with the shark. Now it's daylight. No daylight. Still, it's not becoming of night. Still, it's daylight and the sun is up. 99. This is an answer to your question. Yes, sorry, the last paragraph. Half fish.
Yes. Half fish, he said. Fish that, well, I am sorry that I went to
I ruined us both. You know ruined? Destroyed. I destroyed us both. Destroyed you and destroyed myself. Half fish. Almost. This is half fish. Yeah?
But we have killed many sharks, you and I, and drowned many others. How many did you ever kill all fish? You do not have the spear on your head for nothing. To kill, to think of the fish and where he killed.
There is, I think, the question is to you. There is a saying, we will not read it. He said, okay, that small piece of fish is enough if I can get it. يعني راح يصير الfish like this, and Santiago is saying, yes, okay, this is enough. If I can take this with me, it's okay. At least I did something. Okay, that's why he didn't leave it. We will go on and see. Yes, still your question is not answered completely, I mean. Yes? The end of page 100, 100, is the end of, is the coming of the evening of day 4. Okay? The last paragraph, he lay in the stern. Put in your mind, this is night. Okay, now this is the end of day 4. Okay? Yes, Rasha? Did you find it? The last paragraph, 100. Page 100. Yes.
He lay in the sand and stared and watched for the glow to come in the sky. I have half of him, he thought. Maybe I have the luck to bring the forward half in.
See? Maybe I'll have the luck to bring the forward half in. He is satisfied. Okay, if I have half of the fish, it's okay. It's better than not to have the fish. Okay, that's why he never leaves the fish. Yes.
I should have some luck. No, he said. You violated your luck when you went too far outside.
You violated your luck when you went too far outside. Again, he feels that he did something wrong when he went so far. If he were near to Havana, the situation will be better. Right? Would be better, but the way is very long before very far away from Havana, and he's fighting. Wherever he goes, he fights with the new sharks, and the sharks cut pieces, the fish into pieces. Okay, 101, 101. The last 2 lines. He was stiff.
He was stiff and sorrow and his wonder and all of the stern parts of his body parted with the cold of the night.
This is Santiago. Cold night. He has warmth in his body, and he is sad. He is regretful. He feels regret. I hope I do not have. Yes.
I hope I do not have a fight again. I hope so much I do not have to fight again.
But will he fight again at night or no? Okay. You know, in Dana and in the evening, the situation is worst, right? It's very bad, because at least in the daytime, yes, when the sun is up, you can see the sharks and you can fight them, even with your wood, with your club. But this is night, and he didn't have light, he didn't have anything. He cannot see. He will give up and only watch what the sharks do to the marlin. He said, I hope I will not have to fight again. But actually, but by midnight, yes, Rasha?
But by midnight he fought, and this time, the fight was
useless. The fight was useless because the most powerful side is the sharks. Yeah?
They come in a bag and he put
They
on
came in a pack. You know pack? Group. They came in a group. One invites the other. واحد يعزم الثاني. We have a Marlene here. Why don't you come with me? Okay? They came in a pack, and he could only see the lions in the water that, yeah?
find me and there
Phosphorus as they threw themselves on the fish. You see, he is only watching the lines of the water. You know, curls. You know, lines of the waters. When there's a move, someone under the water and playing, you can feel. اكو يصير شو صار لها؟ اي شو صار بالعربية؟ موجات تعكر المي يصير هاي. He is only watching this movement. Yeah. As they threw themselves to the fish. They threw themselves to the fish. They throw themselves to the fish. They are very hungry. Yes? Yes, Rasha?
he clubbed abruptly at what he called only Phil and Ted.
He clubbed at heads and heard the jaws. Chop. Yes, read.
And the shaking of his cup as they took hold blew. He clubbed desperately at what he called only Phil and Ted. And he put something inside the club and it was gone.
As if, imagine, he is doing like this. He has the club in his hand and he is making this. He doesn't see sharks. Sometimes he hits the water, sometimes he hits one of the sharks. And he feels the shark's jaws cutting. He feels the cutting of the fish. Yeah, the marlin. And one of his hits, he hits the shark and the sharks also take the club with him. Now he loses the club again. You see? Yes, go on.
He grabbed the tail from
Oh no, skip this paragraph, the next paragraph. One came finally.
One came finally against the head itself, and he knew that it was over. He formed the
See?
color, close the sharp head, where
Yeah.
the jaws were caught
Jaws.
in
Yeah.
the heaviness of the fish head. He could not stir. He swung it once and twice and again. He had the tower break and he launched at the shark with the clenched
Butts.
fist.
Yeah.
He felt it draw and knowing it was sharp, he drove it in again. The shark let go and drove away. That was the last shark of the bait.
Pack. Yeah. That was the last shark of the pack that came. Yeah.
There was nothing more for them to eat. The old man could have been rather great now, and he felt a strange taste in his mouth.
Yeah.
It was coppery.
Coppery. Yeah.
And sweet, and he was afraid of it for a moment, but there was not much of it.
He spat into the ocean and said, "Look, listen to what he says.
Eat that and make a dream. You have killed a man.
Eat that, Galanaus." He is speaking with the sharks. Now he has nothing to do. The fish is now eaten all. All of the fish now is eaten. It says, "Eat that, Galanos, and make a dream. You've killed a man. By killing the marlin, you've killed me." Now they become one, the marlin and Santiago. What remains of the fish is only its skeleton. Okay? Only its skeleton. The tail is like this. Okay? The last shark comes and sees nothing to eat and leaves. The last shark of the pack comes, sees nothing, only bones, nothing to eat. He comes to the head and sees the head is not worthy to eat, leaves the fish. He says, "Eat Galanos and make a dream, you've killed a man."
You know, he was left in our family. and without a memory.
Okay, the last paragraph. He could feel.
He could feel he was inside the cold snow, and he could see the line of the beach.
He could see the lights of the beach. Now he becomes nearer to Havana. He could see the lines of Havana. Means that he is nearer to the beach. He is coming closer. But what's the use of it? I have lost the Marlene. Right? Okay. Imagine, I would like you to think of Santiago. He is destroyed, completely destroyed now. Yes? The next paragraph. The wind is our friend. The first paragraph. Yeah.
The wind is our friend, and maybe he goes. Then he added, sometimes and the great sea with our friend and our enemy, and that. He thought that is my friend. Just that.
He only needs to sleep. Now the only thing that he is thinking now is to reach home. He reaches his shack, his home, and sleep. I have nothing to think of. Yeah.
That would be a great thing. It is easy when you are
Beaten, yeah.
Yes. I never know how easy it was. And
What beat you?
what beat you?
Yourself.
Don't think I went out too far.
No, skip the next paragraph. He's unstepped the mast. He reaches the beach. Now he unstepped the mast and furled the sail. By the way, this is the early morning of day 5. We are reading but still the sun is still the sky is dark. It's dawn time. وقت فجر يعني. Okay, and there is nobody in the beach. The beach is empty. People are still sleeping. He reaches Havana when there is nobody. He unstepped the mast and furled the sail and tied it. Thank you, Rasha. I'll read it. Then he shouldered the mast and started to climb. It was then he knew the depth of his tiredness. He is exhausted. He stopped for a moment and looked back and saw the reflection from the street lights and the great tail of the fish standing up well behind the skiff's stern. The tail is still standing up. He saw the white naked line of his backbone. No, the backbone of, backbone. Yeah, the skeleton. Let's call it skeleton. 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 Yeah. The bone structure of the body. هيكل عظمي. Yeah. When behind, he saw the white naked line of his backbone and the dark mass of the head, with a projecting bill and all the nakedness between. The nakedness, the empty between. Okay, page 105. In the middle of the page, inside the shack. Second paragraph. Inside the shack. Santiago comes back to his shack. Don't forget, he has been almost 5 days away from home. Inside the shack, he leaned the mast against the wall. In the dark, he found a water bottle and took a drink. Then he lay down on the bed. He pulled the blankets over his shoulders and then over his back and legs, and he slept face down on the newspapers, with his arms out straight and the palms of his hands up. He was asleep when the boy looked in the door. Now, Manolin, the boy, comes back to him. Looked in the door in the morning. It was blowing so hard that the drifting boats would not be going. It was blowing, blowing? Stormy. It was stormy. The air was very strong, hitting كان عاصف الجو day 5. The boats were hitting each other because of the wind. And you know, when it is windy, when it is blowing, fishermen do not go to sea because it's very dangerous, right? They keep still in their homes. It was blowing so hard that the drifting boats would not be going out. And the boy had slept late and then come to the old man's shack as he had come each morning. The boy saw the old man was breathing, and then he saw the old man's hands and he started to cry. He sees his hands were bleeding, you know, full of injuries. He started to cry. He went out very quietly to go to bring some coffee, and all the way down the road he was crying. He was moving in the streets of near the beach and crying. The old man came back. And don't forget, we have the same Manolin from the beginning. He's that boy who helps Santiago. And, okay. Many fishermen were around the skiff looking at what was lashed beside it. And one was in the water, his trousers rolled up, measuring the skeleton with a length of line. One of the fishermen was having a measuring line, and he's measuring the fish. See what he says. He was 18 feet from nose to tail. Here. He was 18 feet from nose to tail. 18 feet. Was 18 feet from this 18 feet. Very big fish, right? Did you find it? No? Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The seventh line from the top. Seventh line. He was 18 feet. Okay? From nose to tail, the fisherman who was measuring him called. I believe it, the boy said. He went into the terrace and asked for a can of coffee, hot and with plenty of milk and sugar in it. Anything more? No, afterwards I will see what he can eat. What a fish it was. There has never been such a fish. See, these fishermen are discussing. Fishermen are discussing the great size of the fish. Those were 2 fine fish and took yesterday to damn my fish, the boy said, and started to cry again. The boy now is not concerned with the fish. He is concerned with Santiago. I don't care whatever big it is. I am concerned with my Santiago. He is injured now. He is tired. He needs my help. Okay. 107. 107. Now Santiago wakes up and he sees Manolin beside him. See what they talk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Also the 7th line. They beat me, Manolin. He said, they truly beat me. Who are they? Sharks, good, excellent. They beat me, Manolin. They truly beat me. Okay, the paragraph that starts with the ocean is very big. The last paragraph, not the last. The ocean is very big. At the bottom of the page. Did you find it? All of you? The ocean is very big. And the skiff is small and hard to see, the old man said. He noticed how pleasant it was to have okay, sorry, excuse me, let us go on from they beat me, Manolin. He didn't beat you, not the fish. No, truly I was afterwards. Pedrico is looking after the skiff and the gray and the gear. What do you want done with the head? Let Pedrico chop it up to use in fish traps. And the spear? You keep it if you want it. I want it, the boy said. Now we must make our plans about the other things. Did you search for me? Of course. With Coast Guard and with planes. Don't forget, Santiago has been 4.5 days across the ocean. And everybody was searching about him. The planes, the guards, everybody was searching about him. Where is Santiago? Santiago has been more than 4 days missing. Okay? He said, did you search for me? Of course. With Coast Guard, no Coast Guard. Yes? Khafar Sawaq. With Coast Guard and with the planes. There were planes, you know, searching for you. The ocean is very big and a skiff is small and hard to see, the old man said. He noticed, see, please read this. He noticed how pleasant it was to have someone to talk to, instead of speaking only to himself and to the sea. You see? Now he is tasting the grace of speaking to someone. هذا النعمة كان فقدها. Speaking to himself, to the sea, to the animals. He missed it. And now he noticed how pleasant it was to have someone to talk to, instead of speaking only to himself and to the sea. I missed you, he said. What did you catch? One the first day, one the second, and two the third. Very good. Now we fish together again. No, I am not lucky. Santiago says, no, I am not lucky. I am not lucky anymore. Okay. That afternoon, before this is the last page. Reaching the beach. Okay, we said why Santiago didn't cut the line. In both cases, he lost the fish, right? If he cut the line, he would lose the fish. And he didn't cut the line, and he also lost the fish, right? But do you think that his decision was right or wrong, not to cut the fish? Because in both sides, he lost the fish, right? Was he right or wrong by not cutting the fish, by not cutting the line? Sorry. Right? Okay, Ahmed.
He was right because under what happened to him, he had a little bit of hope. That's making him still.
But he lost the fish. This fish is useless.
It was enough with.
Enough with that? Okay. Yes, Hada. Thank you, Ahmed. So you are with Santiago's decision, right? Right, thank you. I do thank you, Hada, for this opinion. Yes, Ahmed?
He was wrong. He wasted his time and wasted his power.
Yeah. So Ahmed says that he was wrong because he wasted his time, he wasted his power, for nothing because he lost. If he had kept the fish, it would be better and something useful, but he lost the fish. Okay, that's it.
So in the end he's winning.
Okay.
He
How?
defeats his bad luck.
Yeah.
And he satisfies his ego.
Again, please.
He defeats his bad luck.
Right.
No, 89 days without fishing.
Actually, he did. Good, right. This is as for that because he's unlucky. No, he's unlucky. But as for that 84 days without fishing, he broke that bad luck and he could fish. He won, right? You think that he won? Actually, he won. He won the battle, regardless of what is left of the fish. Reaching the fish, reaching the beach with a skeleton of the fish is better than reaching the fish without anything, right? We can say Santiago, and this is what we mean by man can be destroyed but not defeated. Okay, this is the answer to your question. Man can be destroyed. He is destroyed actually, no doubt. But he is not defeated, because this is the sign of his victory. This is the symbol of his courage. This is the symbol of his gain, right? If he has lost the skeleton as well, no, he is destroyed and defeated. But this is to show to the people, to show to the fishermen, see what I have got. This is Santiago, regardless of the meat of the fish, right? So, and his pride is not broken, right? He is still proud of himself, because this is a symbol of my pride. If he had cut the line, his pride will be broken, right? His pride will be broken. He would be really a loser, but actually he is victorious. He is not a loser. He won the battle, and see, this is the proof of my battle. This is my proof. Because if he reached the battle without the skeleton, no one will believe in him, right? It's not a matter of telling some people, I won. No, you are a liar. You are a liar. You didn't fish. Give me a proof. This is my proof. See? Is it clear now? To reach with the skeleton is better than to reach without skeleton. So this is a trophy. You know trophy? This is a trophy. Yeah, trophy. Trophy. The trophy that you raise when you win. Yeah?
Prize.
Yeah, the prize. This is the trophy that they give to the people when they win. Yeah. Okay, at the last page. That afternoon, and no need to underline this, just to tell you. That afternoon, we are in day 5. There was a party of tourists. You know, Havana is a tourist country, right? But it's Yahi, I mean Cuba. That afternoon, there was a party of tourists at the terrace. And looking down in the water among the empty beer cans and dead barracudas, and a woman saw a great long white spine with a huge tail at the end that lifted and swung with the tide, while the east wind blew a heavy steady sea outside the entrance to the harbor. What is that? She asked a waiter. Pointed to the long backbone of the great fish. That was just garbage waiting to go out with tide. Tuberon, the waiter said, is shark. You see, he doesn't know. Is shark? I can't believe it. This could be a shark because it's very, very big. You see? He was meaning to explain what had happened. I didn't know sharks had such handsome, beautiful foam tails. I didn't either. Her male companion said. There were 2 tourists, woman and her companion, her husband could be, discussing. And just to show you those people who do not know what happened. Up the road in his shack, the old man was sleeping again. He was still sleeping on his face, and the boy was sitting beside him, watching. The old man was dreaming about lions. About the lions. Again and again. The story ends with a dream of lions. Why?
It's the best dream of
Praise your, yes. Say.
It has some connection with this pride.
Pride. This is right, but not before. Pride. Connection with this pride. Yes, Roland.
So I think at least he's the winner in the battle, and he's like the lion.
He's the winner, right? What else? Yes.
The sharks in the sea.
Yeah.
The lions and the
Yes, but why the story ends with a dream of lions? What does this mean? Yes, sir.
I think he likes to play with the lions.
He
Lions.
Relaxes. Lax.
Lions.
He likes. Sorry, he likes dream. Dreaming is not something in your hand.
No.
And if you like to dream, but you're
He thinks
necessarily
so
not
much
necessarily.
with the lions.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. But why? Don't forget, we explained this. We explained the image of lions. What does lions or do lions mean? Right? We discussed this point. Yes, Zahra. Bravery, strength, right? Okay, but why? The story ends with dream of lions. Yes, Rawan.
Because he was a power,
He was
powerful man.
right, and the story ends with a dream of lions to show Santiago is still a powerful man, and he is going to do it again and again. Okay, it's clear now. Again, from the beginning, Santiago is powerful, and he will do it again and again. Clear now? The story is finished now, and I hope you enjoy it. Yesterday night, I posted an email of English fiction. Write down this email, please. Fiction 2015. Write down this email. English _ Fiction 2015. Okay. I mentioned this before, that I am going to ask you a question, right? And I would like you to give me an answer through email. About the old man and the sea, about the story, of course. You know how to write an essay? Okay, this is the question. Write an essay. Yeah. Write an essay commenting or discussing loss and gain in the old man and the sea. Okay? Loss and gain. The old man and the sea. Yes, Ahmed?
Yeah, I think we didn't the symbol of the shark.
Symbol of. We will have workshops. We will discuss everything. By the way, the story is now going to be more analyzed after finishing the story. We will have much to say in the next lectures. Ahmed, right, in the next coming lectures we will analyze everything, because we know. Write an essay discussing loss and gain in the old man and the sea. هذه abbreviation اختصار. In the old man and the sea. Please, all of you write this question. Yes. Okay, you understand the question? Loss and gain theme. And the old man and the sea. طبعا this is a bad whiteboard. مش صبورة والله. لازم تمسح يعني. Is the question clear now? Please write this question. How many How much time do you need to answer this question?
We have only 1 week.
1 week is enough?
Next lecture.
Okay. The time starts with... Okay, the time starts from tomorrow at 12 p.m. a.m. Sorry. Okay, a.m. a.m. Started 28th, right? 28 December. And ends with 28, 29, 20, 30, 31 or 30 this month? 31, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Till 3 January. لحد January 3 at 11:59 p.m. You know p.m. at night يعني. The time starts from tomorrow. يعني اليوم بالليل الساعة 12 يبدأ وقت الامتحان. ينتهي يوم 3/1 الساعة آخر وقت 11:59 دقيقة. Please. And after this time I will not accept any email. Okay? Please. After this time I will not accept any email. I would like your answer to be the size of the answer 16 or 14 font. 16 or 14 the size of the line, the font. 16. Okay, let it be 16. Yeah, it's not a matter. 16 font. And maximum 2 pages. Okay, maximum 2 pages. I don't want you to give me a newspaper. Clear now? Please. This is the question. This is the time of the exam. This is the size of the fonts, number of the pages. What else? By the way, I know most of the comments on the internet. معظمها نعرفهم يعني. But please, I know. أعرف إذا أنت مسوي copy paste. When you مسوي copy paste, please this يعني will not give a mark. This is one point. Second point, any similar papers, both will be given 0. Okay? Put this in your mind because I will consider this as cheating. As cheating is not allowed. Third point, how many mistakes you like to commit? How many mistakes? Spelling mistakes? No, no way. I am بالي one, only one. ما عندكم عذر، انت قاعد ببيتك وهم يعني هم تقول وقت امتحان كذا، فنخلي خطأ واحد بس مسموح به spelling mistakes. قد يكون بالطباعة بالكذا. أنت must revise your paper many times before sending it. Okay? خطأ واحد فقط. خطأ will be given 0. Okay? راح ناخذ 5 papers. هذا طبعا من 5 الورقة. خلي بالكم. تضاف على درجتك النهائية. What else? Write down your name. يعني من هذا البيبر. إذا كانت هنا اكتبها باليمين فوق your name. Okay. إذا 2 pages على كل ورقة تكتب لي اسمك. No. إذا كان 2 pages. الإيميل طبعا الإيميل بتكون السبجكت مالته your name, your full name and section. Okay. يعني هنا السبجكت يكون your name.
subject loss and
لا السبجكت هذا مال الايميل انا شو اسوي انا عارفه السبجكت انا اعرف اسمك هذا الايميل مين وصلني يعني تكتب اسمك ثلاثي والسكشن مالتك هو كله عن لصنعين